Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rikakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you go into Bible prophecy, you get a clear understanding of what's happening in the world today. And through this knowledge, this is what's going to give you stability in these last days, because it's going to bring you comfort from these scriptures, you see. And let's go into these precepts to show what's going on today is Bible prophecy and clearly outlined in the vision that was given by the Israelites. So let's see, Salakia. I'm gonna start off with Jeremiah, because Jeremiah, he gave a lot of details that will debunk these antichrists and these false prophets. See, a lot of details he gave. Now this is Jeremiah 49:7. It say concerning Edom, thus says the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? So the wisdom of the false prophets is vanished. They don't know what is going to happen. They don't understand these prophecies, and they going full steam ahead because they believe in a lie, and they following uh, they have deceived themselves. Their pride, they're following their pride. And real quick, let's go ahead and get that. Obadiah. This is Obadiah. Now, the first verse tell you is concerning Edom. So why is their wisdom vanished? Verse 3 tells you why that wisdom and counsel is pretty much come to naught. Verse 3 says, the pride of your heart have deceived you. Okay, now when you go back to Jeremiah 49:16 says the same thing. It says, your terribleness have deceived you and the pride of your heart. So the military might. See, they so proudful with their military, he's gonna go straight full full steam ahead and try to attack one of the major allies uh, of the opposition, which is Russia, and you gonna go full steam ahead and try to make it seem like you is flawless in your attack, and you got these people backing you up, trying to say, "Oh, attack, attack! We got the strongest military in the world." Okay, the terribleness, the military, and the proudness of these people is going to align them right into Bible prophecy. So this is talking about Edom, and now it says Edom shall be a desolation, shall get destroyed, and as in 18, as in the overthrow in Sodom and Gomorrah. So it's gonna be fire and brimstone coming down on these people, but it's gonna be something sending fire and brimstone. So he's talking about Edom. He's not writing no chapters 49, 50. Okay, 49. Now I'm gonna stop and start writing about another subject. No, he started calling Edom Babylon. And let's go into Psalms 137 and certify that situation. Verse 7, to get right to the point, it said, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon. So it's letting you know Edom is the daughter of Babylon. See, they're going to be known as Babylon after ancient Babylon. They're going to be known as the daughter of Babylon. So you go back to 50, and what does it say? It says, the word of the Lord spoke against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Now the reason that he speaking these parables, because he keep these heathens away from our records, because they're going to try to twist this and make it and use this to as for deception. See, they're not going to accept that it's a similitude. And let's get that in Hosea. They're not going to accept that this is a similitude given by the prophet. It says, I have also spoken by the prophets and have multiplied visions. So in these visions, like with Jeremiah, and use similitudes. See, I'm going to use Egypt and talk about a certain place. I'm going to use Sodom and talk about a certain place. And I'm going to use Babylon and talk about this certain great city, this powerful country that's going to be slinging its power all over the earth trying to be a bully. It says, by the ministry of the prophets. Going back to Jeremiah 49. What was it? 50s. Salakia. So this is talking about Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, to get really quick to get that. I think it's 42. 42, it tells you what's going to happen to this daughter of Babylon. See, which is ran by the Edomites. And verse 40 tells you that it's talking about Edom, because that's why he restated these two statements, that they're going to be, the land over here is going to be desolate when they get destroyed by nuclear missiles. It's going to be desolate because it's going to be destroyed just like Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire coming out the sky, raining down on their behind. But he going to use these missiles to do so. Now, look at verse 41, because he snuck one in there now. He snuck 41 in there. He says, behold, a people shall come from the north, a great nation, and many kings shall raise up from the coast of the earth. So what great nation is coming from the north? Russia. Russia gonna come from the north, and they go the north of North America. See, Russia is at the top up there with Alaska. See, the North Pole, they up. That's where Russia is at. So they coming from the north, great, just like America is great. And it says, they shall hold the bow on the land. So he got the Satan 1 and Satan 2. And they are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roll out the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, everyone put in array like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. So it's showing you this is the daughter of Babylon. Okay. Now, let's jump back all the way to verse 9, because I want to stick with this Jeremiah because he made it plain. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. See, this is what Russia doing. He's going this is what Russia doing. He's assembling all these nations. Okay, and this is where Ezekiel 38 come into play. 38 and 7. We're going to get right to the point. It says, to Gog and Magog. Now, when you go into Ezekiel 35, it lets you know real quick that this is talking about Edom, Mount Seir. See, Mount Seir is the focus. Just like Ezekiel wasn't writing on 36, 37, 38. He giving you the vision. So when you get to 38, he get back into Edom again because he slumped off of Edom in 37, but he stuck with Edom from 36 to 35 to 36. He went and talked about the awakening of Israel. Then he went right back and talking about these Edomites, and he tell you that it's going to be a different set of Edomites that's going to be protecting its army with other allies. Now, first of all, verse 5 say Persia. That's Iran. That's one of the main players that's named, because you see the small hats attack Iran. You got in Jeremiah, it talks about the least of the flock shall draw them out. So the least of the flock of the Edomites is the state of Israel. They went into harassing Iran first. That drew out everybody else. Now Russia is going to get drawn into the fight because it's going to have to guard Iran. See, and this is the coalition of great nations that's going to come against Babylon. Let's go ahead and add John to complete the deal. And what did John say in Revelation 16? And it's Revelation 17 and 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which you saw upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire." Who is these 10 kings that's going to burn Babylon the Great, America, the stronghold of these Edomites? Who's going to destroy their kingdom? It says, "And the 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings." So these 10 kings, they're going to burn her with fire. How they going to do that? With those arrows, which are nuclear missiles. You see, that's how they're going to burn her with fire. And so this is what the scriptures is saying, giving you a clear indication of the situation. And so these false prophets, they ain't understanding prophecy, and they're going to advise the king to go right along into the war. The Lord is going to be with you. The Lord is going to protect you. They're going to tell them all this amazing stuff when the Lord is going to destroy their behind due to their pride. And Isaiah talked about Babylon the Great too. He said, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice of them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the noble." See, that's why we come out and we prophesy against Mount Seir, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and his European Union, his whole union of Edomites. See, that's united, and they thinking they gonna rule the earth forever. Told us to come and prophesy against them. It says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness." See, we rejoicing because the Lord gave us the prophecy to let us know that he's going to destroy this wicked kingdom. Say, "The noise of a multitude in the mountain, like of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle." Okay, so he's pretty much saying he's gathering the nations. Not only is he gathering the nations, he's gathering the missiles and the weapons. Verse 5, he's going to describe these weapons. Say, "They come from a far country, from the ends of the earth." See, these militaries is going to come from a far country, and they're going to have weapons. These nuclear missiles is going to be coming from the ends of the earth. That can travel from the ends of the earth, be shot from the ends of the earth. It says, even the Lord, look, he's being specific. He said the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. So the Lord is bringing weapons, man. He created these weapons like Isaiah 50. Let's get that real quick. Isaiah 54:16. Where it say no weapon that is formed. But look, before he said the weapon was formed, look who he gives credit to for who formed it. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bring forth the instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy. I created this weapon to destroy. See? He created them nuclear missiles to destroy they behind. And so I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the descendants of slaves scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivity. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.